you think when you saw Harrison getting a new deal?
Man, that's what's up. You know what I mean? That's my guy. I've been in the trenches with him for a while now, so definitely well deserved. Always happy to see that. And yeah, I mean, the guy's a baller, so makes sense.
And just, I guess, how rare does it feel to see a guy staying in one spot like he is? And do you have goals of doing the same thing?
Yeah, definitely. It is definitely a rare thing. But I feel like in this case, I feel like it's definitely a right thing, because he's our guy. You know what I mean? It definitely makes sense, and I'm sure he's really happy about it as well.
Do you feel the defense is better because your defensive line is more stout this year? Maybe you got a little more experience, a little more, heft and strength up there?
To answer that truthfully, we still have to play these games, you know what I mean? So we still have a lot to run through, a lot as far as correcting film as we get to these games. But just from an overall standpoint of experience and things like that, I would say, yeah.
Eric, how do you feel? I know some of the starters did get to play on Friday. How do you feel that group looked in that time?
Yeah, I feel like the mistakes we made, we beat ourselves, you know what I mean? So we got to get back to, doing what we got to do. Sometimes, we get to the game and we think that things are a lot different, a lot crazier, but really it's just kind of like practice. So the more we can have that, that practice communication, that practice feel into the game situation, I feel like the better we usually play.
I feel like it's maybe a little bit of a parallel to last season at this time. Like, everybody coming in, the linebacking core healthy, most depth, and now you guys are dealing with injuries again. Can you pull anything that you learned from last year of just how you guys approach that, of how you might have to approach it if Anthony can't go week one and you guys lose a couple guys?
Yeah, there's always injuries as far as football is concerned. But, it's about adjusting when it comes up. Obviously it's going to be like that for teams across the league. So it's just about adjusting, communicating, people stepping up and taking on that role if it happens, and just playing hard.
How different has it been without Anthony being out there the last couple weeks in practice?
It's definitely been different, but everybody's here for a reason. You know what I mean? Everyone's out there, ballers from college or wherever they came from. So we have a good group of guys, and we've been coached well. So the communication's been really good.
What are the challenges for you personally when Anthony's not there?
What are the challenges for me personally? I'm not too sure. Obviously he brings his own aspect to the game as well as all these other players. But I try to focus on myself as well as my own job when I'm out there, especially.
I think it was a couple weeks ago, maybe before the Colts game, Zim kind of lit into some of the younger linebackers that he needs to see more. And then Surratt has that good game, Dye has that good game. What have you seen from those two in their growth process early on in camp?
They're just going to have to go with the fly on some things, you know what I mean? They're going to have to learn on the fly. Obviously, they've taken less snaps out there in live reps, especially with missing last year's preseason as well. So it's just going to be they're going to always have to be learning, always have to be accepting of coaching, and just roll with the punches, you know what I mean? They got to step up, and they got to be hungry.
Eric, with those defensive linemen, the two new guys you got in front of you with Tomlinson and Pierce, have you gotten a sense for how it's going to be like playing behind those guys?
Yeah, definitely. They're anxious to be great themselves, so I feel like it's just a nucleus for something good.
How much easier does that make your job when you got two guys like that in front of you?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like throughout the years I've been pretty blessed, about the people who've been in front of me, including in college as well. So I definitely know how crucial it is.